What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video back here on Madden 23. And after last night, I think it's time we need to rebuild the Tennessee Titans. They need some help, so today is what we're doing, rebuilding the Tennessee Titans in Madden 23. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. On the road to 5,000 subscribers, and leaving a like and subscribing helps out the channel a ton more than you know. But regardless, the Tennessee Titans, man, last night, they're 0-2 to start the season. Ryan Tannehill just doesn't impressed me all that much anymore with AJ Brown gone, and I just throw Malik Willis out there. He did go out there last night, but I want to see him just be the guy going for it. I know they're probably not gonna do that just yet, but eventually that should be the case. So that's what we're gonna do today to start off this rebuild. We're just gonna throw Malik Willis as a starter and see what happens. Hopefully he can unlock star development, and then hopefully Traylon Burks can unlock star development as well. Hopefully he has a really good year. Then Derrick Henry, of course, we'll figure out what to do with him later on. But again, they did bench Ryan Tannehill in favor of Malik Willis last night, but that was probably just because the game got out of hand. So I don't expect that to be like a trend going forward or anything like that. But there's I want to go young on this team. I want to trade all the veterans away. I want to build through the draft, and I want to just make this team better than they are. Derrick Henry, I might trade him away as well. Who knows? I want to change the identity of this roster. It's kind of reached the ceiling at this point, and I feel like it's time to change some things up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to simulate season number 1. We're going to simulate to the off season. And we're going to make a lot of trades. And we're going to hope that Malik Willis and Traylon Burks can unlock star development. Hopefully that's the case. I don't know if they will. But regardless, that's what we're going for. So let's see how that goes. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get more out of the game you're watching. You're picking overs or unders on the favorite players you love to watch each and every Sunday. Before I show you how it works, here are some of the previous winnings that I've had when I've used Prize Picks on my own. Prize Picks is available on mobile or desktop, but if we take a real quick look, this is what it looks like on your phone as well. You pretty much have every sport you can imagine. There's going to be esports, there's going to be basketball when it's here, there's going to be pretty much anything. MMA, tennis, it's all here. Everything you could possibly want is here. And then if we take a look at the football, usually they have more than just pass, rush, and receiving. There's like receptions, there's like touchdowns, there's a whole bunch of different categories you can use. There's a ton. It's just early in the week, which is why they don't have them up yet. But let's say, for instance, I wanted to go on 2 players here. If I do 2 players, I can 3 times my money. So up to 3. You can up to 10 times your money if you do 5 players. Just like that. If you choose 5 players, you can 10 times your money if you get them all correct. It is that fun. And even if you don't get them all correct, you still get 2 times your money. So let's say you get 4 or 5. So it's literally just the best way to get more out of the game you're watching. I love Prize Picks. Prize Picks has been a great partner. I use it pretty much every day. So they are matching 100% deposit match up to $100 using that code down in the description below. You click the link, use code Crushables. Like I said, if you deposit $100, you get $100 as well matched, and you have $200 to work with. So thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring today's video. Back to the rebuild. We ended up finishing the season at 5-12, so not a great year whatsoever. I'm hoping Malik Willis just did like a decent job. Offense was 20th in the NFL, so not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Defensively, on the other hand, 26. So Malik Willis 22-17. So it probably wasn't because of him. It was probably more or less because of Derrick Henry, 16 touchdowns, 1,800 yards. Receiving wise, Traylon Burks did have 800 yards in his rookie year, only 1 touchdown. Unfortunate, but that is what it is. Defensively, sacks wise, we had 10.5 from Jeffrey Simmons, 6.5 from Nico Autry, 5.5 from Landry, and then 1.5 from Tar. But Landry also got hurt before the season even started, so that's a big blow to the Titans, of course, as well. But let's get into the resigning stage. And like I said, we're about to just take this team and just make it way different. We're about to just trade everybody we possibly can, get as many draft picks as possible, build through the draft, and see what we can make up with this team. I want to go younger. I want to get younger. I think this team, like I said, has reached a ceiling. I want to, change the shift a little bit. And we're going to look into trading some vets that we really just don't want to keep around. So whether that's Derrick Henry or Ryan Tannehill or Robert Woods, we are going to look into trading all of them. So looking at players ready to negotiate, we do have Amani Hooker at 25 years old. I think I would like to keep him. Austin Hooper, no thanks. Nate Davis, probably want to keep him as well. Hugo, I think I'd want back. So got a couple options here, and I'm already looking at, so the rest of the roster, not worried about. So these other few guys that I kind of pointed out, definitely wouldn't mind having the back. So Amani Hooker, we're going to go ahead and try to get Amani Hooker back to keep him as our strong safety. He's only 25 years old, so he's back. So that's going to be a piece of our defense we love to have back. Austin Hooper, on the other hand, not even worried about. Nate Davis, I would love to keep him around as well, but if he is wanting to test the market, I can understand, and he is back. So we get Nate Davis to continue to be our right guard, and then we got Deshaun Hand, which I'm not worried about, but Hugo is the other one. I'll give him an offer. If he doesn't sign it, it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, he's only 73 overall, so not too worried about him. Already at 26 years old. So We have resigned who we needed, and now it is time to make some significant roster changes. Significant. I'm telling you, significant. We're about to trade a lot of guys here. That is what the game plan is going to be. I'm going to try to get a lot of draft picks, a lot of young players, and we're just going to do everything possible. So Ryan Tannehill is the quarterback right now. So we have Taylor Lewan, we have Robert Woods, Traylon Burks already, and then Derrick Henry. And then on the defense, you still have Harold Landry, you still have Jeffrey Simmons, Kevin Byard. So a lot of guys I just want to sit here and just trade. So Christian Fulton and Caleb Farley, I think, are going to be my corners, which I do like. And then we have Roger McCreary as well. So we have a lot of young corners, which I already like that a lot. So Roger McCreary, and then I believe Caleb Farley is pretty young as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 24. So the corners, young, I like it. I love it. So, and then Amani Hooker is fine. And then Kevin Byard, I don't even know how old Kevin Byard is, or Bird, however you say his name. He's 30 years old, so we might even look at trading him as well. So let's get on a trade frenzy. Let's see what kind of offers we get. I'm going to start off with trading Ryan Tannehill, and we will take whatever we can get for him. Thankfully, this is not a realistic rebuild today, so I'm trading Ryan Tannehill to the Bears for a second-round pick. So I don't think Ryan Tannehill's value is even close to that, but like I said, if this was realistic, I would do something a little bit more realistic. He'd probably be cut more than he was traded away. I don't think any team's really just going to trade for Ryan Tannehill. So Robert Woods is next. I want to go ahead and trade Robert Woods as well. He is 31 years old. I don't really see the point of keeping him around anymore. So whatever team would like to line up and get a wide receiver in Robert Woods, they are more than welcome to have him. So let's see what else we got. So a lot of teams negative in cap space as of right now. The Eagles always looking for wide receiver help. I mean, they had a great game last night. So if they want to give me a second round pick for Robert Woods, I'm game, and they do accept. So we get another second round pick for Robert Woods, and this is just going to continue. I'm going to trade every vet I possibly have, go young, and we are just going to build through the draft. So Derrick Henry is going to be next, and I'm actually going to go ahead and trade finder for him because I want to see what I would get in the trade finder. If I offer Derrick Henry in the trade finder they have, I can get Jamar Chase. So like I said, this is an unrealistic rebuild, so that would be kind of crazy. Darnell Mooney, a first and pick. Oh, we can get pick number 9 in this draft. Jamar Chase in pick 28. Chris Godwin, J.J. Watt, Buckner, a lot of Jalen Waddle, Byron Jones, Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of good offers here. A ton of good offers. Hunter Renfrow, Deontay Johnson. This is some good offers, not gonna lie. So I could take Jamar Chase and a first round pick, and that by far is the best trade, 100%. We got a third and a first here. Darnell Mooney would be cool, but the Bengals would never do this. I'm going to make this trade, though. We're going to get Jamar Chase to be our brand new wide receiver here in Tennessee. Why would the Bengals ever do that? Well, like I said, this is unrealistic as hell today, so we're going to continue with the flow. Next is going to be Kevin Byard. The next trade, which is the best one by far, we can go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and get Devin White to be our middle linebacker. We could also get Patrick Surtain as well, but I'm going to go with Devin White here to be my brand new middle linebacker. We get a second round pick on top of Devin White. Sign me up for that each and every time. So Malik Willis right now is the quarterback. We have Jamar Chase, Traylon Burks. That is looking pretty nice. I will say so myself. Taylor Lewan, do I want to trade him? He's 32 years old. I think I'm going to trade him. So I didn't mean to add to the trade block. I meant to just trade him. But yeah, like I said, we're going on a frenzy here. We're trading everybody away, and we're just reinventing this roster as much as possible. So we're going to go ahead and also trade Taylor Lewan here. So let's get crazy. Let's get loud. Let's see what we can get for him. I'm going to trade him over to the Baltimore Ravens for Patrick Queen. So our middle linebackers should be absolutely set with Devin White and Patrick Queen. And then Jeffrey Simmons, I think I'll keep on the defense, I believe. And then Harold Landry. So look at the linebackers right now. You got Harold Landry next to Devin White, and he's only 27 years old. So you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm not going to trade Harold Landry. We're going to keep the defense as it is right now. We got a lot of draft picks. Bud Dupree, I don't think is someone I want to continue to be like my right outside linebacker, or my left outside, I should say. And then Jeffrey Simmons, I want to keep him as well. I was going to maybe trade him, but there's no reason to. I am going to trade away Bud Dupree, though. I don't really see the point of keeping him around. He's making a lot of money. You got Burgess. So we can just get another strong safety, I guess, and Terrell Burgess, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and dump Bud Dupree over to the Bears. And that gives us about $81 million to spend in free agency. So we're freed up a lot of money. So we have Traylon Burks and Jamar Chase at the wide receivers. No tight end. Offensive line is absolutely bad. We don't have anybody really. No good options. And on the defense, we got pretty good, I will say. We got Terrell Burgess and we got Amani Hooker. So a lot of good things to like about what we've brought in so far. We've definitely reshaped the roster like crazy. So $81 million to spend in free agency. Let's see who has interest in coming over to the Tennessee Titans. Not a ton of interest, it looks like. So James Robinson, we definitely need a new running back. So Jamel Dean, we don't need really this time. I mean, I guess we couldn't. I wouldn't mind him. Tony Pollard, I mean, I've never really given Tony Pollard the chance to be like my #1 running back, so I kind of like the idea of maybe giving him a chance here. What other interest do we have? Like Bobby, we don't need a right outside line, or we don't need a middle linebacker, I should say. Mecole Hardman, we're gonna bring in Mecole Hardman to be our brand new wide receiver. I kind of like the idea of that, so we'll go ahead and make those 2 offers right there. So Tony Pollard, Mecole Hardman. So like both of those, and then you got Jamel Dean, which again would be would be decent, but I get him like every video, so I'm trying to stay away from that as much as possible today. And then we got Eric McCoy, which we could use a center very, very badly. So I'm going to offer Eric McCoy. We need some kind of offensive lineman. Elton Jenkins is here as well. We need offensive lineman pretty badly, so I'm okay with making him an offer. And then Yannick Ngakoue sitting here at 28 years old. Tight ends do we have? We have Dawson Knox. We got extended in real life, Eric Ebron, so we could probably draft a tight end if we need to. Left guard, got David Edwards, so we definitely could use another left guard. Eric McCoy made an offer on. Got Trey Turner, so I'm going to offer David Edwards a contract, so that's going to be my other offer, so we can hopefully extend him. But then that's all my offers I can make right now. So we've made 5 offers here. So that's going to improve the offensive line. We got Jenkins, we got Pollard, we got Mecole Hardman, Eric McCoy, and David Edwards. But we are not the #1 offer on Eric McCoy whatsoever. So I'm going to go very player-friendly on him and offer him this contract. So Eric McCoy, now we're kind of in the green, not really. Jenkins, I guess I'll go player-friendly on him. That way we maybe up Arizona a little bit. So that's looking good. I don't think we'll get Eric McCoy, but you never know. Let's see if we get some of these guys to sign. My signings are going to be Jenkins, Pollard, Mecole Hardman, and David Edwards. So we did not get Eric McCoy, but we did get 4 very solid players to come over to the Tennessee Titans. So feeling good about that. I'm excited to see what Tony Pollard can maybe become here as our #1 running back. I mean, this is a scheme that obviously runs Derrick Henry to the ground, so I'm not really sure if I want to do that with Pollard. But Nate Davis, David Edwards, so we definitely still could use some offensive linemen. Wide receivers are looking good now. Malik Willis at the quarterback. I'm probably going to just roll with that. And then we should have a high draft pick as well. And there's going to be some more work to do in the draft as far as the defense and both sides of the ball still need help. So we're going to go to the draft. We're going to see if we can get in the draft, and we're going to add as much as possible. And we still have another offseason to go. If things don't go super well, we'll see what happens. So heading into this draft, we get to pick at #5 overall, which is really nice. We can walk away with a really good player here. I don't plan on drafting a quarterback here. I mean, you got Bryce Young still on the board, but like I said, I don't plan on drafting a QB, so I'm not going to go Bryce Young. We got a left tackle. I fell for that last time, and he ended up being absolute trash. You got Paris Johnson, Miles Murphy, so a lot of good options. Noah Sewell. We don't really need middle linebackers. I mean, I'm looking at corners. I'm looking at left tackle, so Anthony Richardson. Miles Murphy, I don't think I've drafted him before, so we could probably put him opposite of Jeffrey Simmons, and I kind of like the idea of that. So I'm going to start off with Miles Murphy to be our brand new end and have him opposite of Jeffrey Simmons. And now we go to round 1, pick 28, and see what we can get at pick number 28 overall. So number 28 overall, let's see what we can grab here. A lot of draft picks to be used. We got Robinson, which he ends up being an absolute stud. So I honestly think, without even hesitating here, I just signed Tony Pollard, but Robinson would be the perfect replacement for Derrick Henry. So I'm going to take Robinson and not look back here. So Robinson and Tony Pollard, that is going to be really nice to have. So round 2, pick number 5. We should still have some good players on the board. Early round 2, we got Broderick Jones. We got Jordan Addison, Andre Carter. I definitely think I should be looking at a tackle. So I'm going to look at Broderick Jones here. I'm going to take him here. He is in development, so we get a left tackle to replace or to help Malik Willis. So that's good. And we can maybe do that same thing at pick number 9. Just continue to address the offensive line. Maybe get a tight end here as well. But we have Richard out of Florida. He's gone down 90 spots, it looks like. So he's gone down like crazy. He has F run block, so probably won't draft him here. But then we also got like Malachi Moore. We got a wide receivers on the board. Got guards. We got Javon Foster. So we can take a look at him out of Missouri. But I'm also looking at Malachi Moore here. He's got B press, B zone. He actually looks pretty good. I'm going to take Malachi Moore here. He's in development, so we get another corner to add on to what we already have. So love that selection for us. So far, this draft has been awesome. Nothing but hidden development players. A.T. Perry goes right before I'm about to select. We have Richard still here. We got Raheem Jarrett, Demario Overshown, Garrett Williams, Derek Hall, Tank Bigsby. So what we could do is move Jeffrey Simmons to D tackle and have Derek Hall at the end as well. And I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take Derek Hall. I know he turns into a stud as well. So Derek Hall, welcome to the Titans. So far, feeling fantastic about how this draft is going. So let's go probably to our last second round pick, I would say. So far, we've drafted fantastic. I've loved this draft so far for us. For round 2, pick number 26. Let's see what we can get here. We're going to have, we have Brandon Joseph out of Notre Dame on the board going off. We got Richard's still here. So, I mean, how far is he going to fall? I have no idea. But maybe I should look at drafting him at one point. You got Jervin Dexter. Jermaine Burton is all the way down here. Is he that bad where he's just fallen this far? Like, do I just take a chance on him? He's got A injury, B. I don't know. I mean, we do need a tackle. I'll take him. He's normal development. Okay, that's probably why he fell so damn far. So maybe I shouldn't have taken him there, but maybe he's a 70 overall and things are beautiful. Who knows? So we have 2 round 3s, I believe, and that will probably be it for me. So Tank Bigsby, a wide receiver, got a center, which we do need a center as well. So I think I might take Cedric Van Pran here out of Georgia. He's got not the greatest statistics, but he should be decent. We just need somebody there. So 2 normal developments back to back, which is unfortunate, but it's at least a body on the offensive line that we could use. And this will be my last pick here. So let's make this one a good pick. We have Jermaine Burton, and I honestly might have to just take him here out of Alabama. Give my man Malik Wilson another weapon, but we have not drafted tight end yet. So that is probably something else you should look at. Tight ends, we have Benjamin and we have Jaheim Bell. So we did not get a tight end. I forgot to draft a tight end. I mean, I'll take him here. We need a tight end. He's normal development. So we needed somebody. So I could have taken Jermaine Burton, but that'll be my draft, boys. So you know what? Feeling pretty good overall about how that draft went. You got 3 normal developments at the end, but you know what? We got some really good solid players out of that draft. So taking a look at the team going into season number 2, the center spot is very, very bad. You got Jones, got Edwards, Nate Davis, Jenkins, you got Bell, you got Miko Hardman, you got Jamar Chase. So honestly, it'd almost be better to move one of these other guys to center, but it is what it is. We'll leave it the way it is. West Coast zone run right now is the scheme fit. I guess we can leave it that way, unless if it can be better somewhere else. We'll take a real quick look at this. So taking a real quick peek, we got 84% on spread. So we'll probably go ahead and run spread, I guess, since that's the best. In the defense, we got base 3-4. Looks like it's going to be pretty good, which is what I want to run because we have 2 middle linebackers that I feel very confident about. So we're going to run that. So we can take a look at the offense again. That's what it's going to look like. Robinson's going to be the starting running back. Got Jamar Chase, which is insane. Defensively, on the other hand, you have Devin White. We did not really address the linebacker, but like I said, there's still more work to do, so I'm not too worried about it. So I guess I can go ahead and move Burgess to strong safety, and Monty Hooker could play free safety or whatever. So, and then you got Roach, got Miles Murphy, which I want to put Miles Murphy in, and then I think I'm going to move Jeffrey Simmons to D tackle at this point, because that we can kind of have Jeffrey Simmons and then all 3 of those guys out together. I think Simmons would be big enough to play some D tackle, so we'll go ahead and put him there. So D tackle for Jeffrey Simmons, and then that might change our scheme fit a little bit, but now I can have Miles Murphy and Derek Hall out there together with Jeffrey Simmons. I'm feeling great about that. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. Outside linebacker needs some work. The corners are all super young, and I'm excited to see what they can become. But so far, kind of liking what we've done so far with this roster. We're going to see how things go. Our tight end isn't the best either, but hopefully he can develop into something. Malik Willis is going to have a great year. I can feel it, and we're going to be a playoff team. Probably not, but one can dream. But we have more work to do, and that's fine. Let's wait to the end of this season. So at the end of the season, we end up going 6-11 and do not make the playoffs, but that's progress, baby. We've won one more game than last year. So let's get to the offseason and let's go take a look at the stats and kind of see how things went. And we'll see if development traits have changed at all. So $136 million to spend. Offense was 30th in the NFL, which is not great at all. Defensively, on the other hand, you have 24th in the NFL. So Malik Willis, not too bad, 21-7, up to a 73 overall. If we do have to replace Malik Willis, I'm okay with that. Robinson, 1,300 yards, 13 touchdowns. He had a great year. Receiving wise, Sherilyn Burks, Miko Hardman, Jamar Chase, not a great year, which this isn't a run-heavy offense, as we know, or a pass-first offense. Harold Landry, 5.5, and then 4.5. So Jeffrey Simmons, 2. And taking a look at, I meant to look at interceptions. Interceptions, we had 3 from Burgess, 3 from Devin White, 2 from Amani Hooker, and 2 from Christian Fulton. So not too bad, but we're going to go get into this next offseason where I feel like we're about to have a really good offseason. We got the re-signing stage, and we got some upgrades to make, and maybe we get rid of Malik Willis and sign a quarterback real quick. So that is something we'll look into. We're going to upgrade everyone here. That's just a bunch of depth players, but going into the re-signing stage, I know Jeffrey Simmons is a free agent, and then I don't really know who else. So we got Jeffrey Simmons, Devin White, Christian Fulton, David Edwards, Patrick Queen, Terrell Burgess. So a lot of the guys I traded for are free agents now, which I want to keep them. So let's start with the guys that have interest in playing for me. So I'll go Christian Fulton, bring him back. Hopefully he is back. So Christian Fulton signs David Edwards and Patrick Queen. Would love both of them back as well. So I'll go Patrick Queen, player friendly. He's going to test free agency, which that's unfortunate. Terrell Burgess, I mean, we definitely need a free safety more than a strong safety because we have Amani Hooker. David Edwards, I'm going to give him a player friendly. We'll give him a little bit of a bonus, and that should be him back. That's a W. So I'm letting go of Burgess, and then, all right, so Devin White and Jeffrey Simmons. I definitely want both of them back. They're going to be a huge part of what we do on defense. They're back. Devin White is, at least. And then Jeffrey Simmons, no interest in signing with me, but I'm going to change his mind here real quick. And he's going to test free agency as well. But I think at this point, I'm going to franchise tag Jeffrey Simmons. No reason not to. And then Patrick Queen, on the other hand, I'm going to have to wait until free agency. So if we get Patrick Queen back, that's great. If not, we get a different middle linebacker. And now we can go into next week and look at development traits, see if anything has changed, see if anybody's jumped up in traits, and maybe look into some trades, sign some free agents. So there's a lot of work to still be made here. We got Malik Willis, who hasn't moved much. We need a center very badly. Tight end is bad. Wide receivers, great, but Tony Pollard's great. Malik Willis is fine, but I'm not sure I like him going forward. If there's a better option, I might look into it. Miles Murphy is a superstar X factor, which you'd love to see. Farley. So we definitely need a free safety, and we need a linebacker. So we're going to go make some offers on some guys and see if we can get some guys here to bring onto this roster. So I have 4 offers on some guys. Of course, from Rashawn Gary. How can I not get him? We need him. We need a left outside linebacker, and he's literally perfect. You got Justin Herbert at quarterback, so I'm going for Justin Herbert. Antoine Winfield, need a free safety. He's perfect. And then Matt Hennessy. So let's see if all 4 of them are willing to sign. If we sign them all, we do get Rashawn Gary and Justin Herbert. We did not get the center, though. Antoine Winfield, we are still his #1 offer. He does not have interest in playing for us, but he does sign it anyway. So you get Antoine Winfield, got Justin Herbert, we got Rashawn Gary. So yes, we just went ahead and, of course, replaced Malik Willis just like that, which I feel bad about. But at this point, I'm trying to go to the playoffs, and I'm trying to make a quick turnaround here. So we did not get Matt Hennessy, which is unfortunate. So I think we should trade for a center because our center position is so bad. It's really not even funny. Like, it's terrible. And then corners, do we have like a good corner available? You have Adoree Jackson, who didn't he just play for Tennessee? You know what? He's superstar development. I'll give him an offer. We don't have much left to offer, but let's see if he is willing to accept that. I don't know. Where's #1 offer? If he signs it, that's great. He does not. That's fine, because we should probably use that money on someone else anyway. So did not get Adoree Jackson. That's all right. Or did we? I don't think we did. So take a look at the roster now that we made all those moves. You got Justin Herbert, QB, Robinson, Jamar Chase, Traylon Burks, Mecole Hardman. You got Bell, you got Jenkins Davis, you got Jones, David Edwards. We need a center. We need to trade for a center. It's like literally just common knowledge at this point. We did not get another middle linebacker. We do have Zach Cunningham. So if Patrick Queen is still out there, I should probably just go get him back, shouldn't I? I don't know if I even made him an offer. I forgot about him, to be honest with you. If he's still there, though, I'm going to make him an offer. So he is still here. So I'm going to give Patrick Queen an offer to bring him back. I mean, Queen, we built something special here. So why don't you just sign that contract and, come back to Tennessee? But now it's time to trade for a center. So let's go trade for a center to just help Justin Herbert out even more. And we're going to be just set and ready to go. So center positions to go get for this Titans roster. You got Michael Dieter, Ted. You got Mitch Morse. You got Lloyd Cushenberry. You got Ryan Jensen, which would be solid. Corey Lensley, which he's familiar with. Chase Roulier. Connor Williams. Matt Hennessy, which I tried to get. Eric McCoy. I tried to get Eric McCoy. He decided not to sign with me, but I can trade for him now. I'll offer a 2nd-round pick for Eric McCoy. Deal. Done deal. Eric McCoy get to be my brand new center, or gets to be my brand new center if I can speak common grammar. But we get what we need. And we do need a tight end as well. I forgot we need a tight end. We should have our 1st-round pick, though, to spend on a tight end, I think, which is what I'm going to do. Patrick Queen, I also believe signed, or we could just trade for a tight end as well. Just go crazy with it. So McCoy, and on the defense side of the ball, we did not get Patrick Queen back, which is disappointing to say the least, but it's not the end of the world. So no Patrick Queen. He does not sign unless he's just still sitting there unsigned, which we can take a look at real quick. But I also want to trade for a tight end. So free agency. Did Patrick Queen sign? Targeted. He has not signed. Okay, so we might still get him. So Patrick Queen does sign. So we get Queen back, and then tight ends are not here. So you know what? We're going to go trade for a tight end. I'm not even worried about what's left. Let's go get somebody that I know is not even being used right now in Tennessee. Or not in Tennessee. He's in a different environment. If I can get him, I'm going to do it. Because the man is not getting targeted. I have him in fantasy football, and he's dropped 3.9 in the last 2 weeks. How is this man not being targeted? He needs to be off your roster, and he needs to come to be a Tennessee Titan. And you guys already know what I'm talking about. It's Kyle Pitts. Can I get Kyle Pitts? Probably not. But we're going to try to do it anyway. So 6 overall for Kyle Pitts. They agree. Boom. We are done. Kyle Pitts is our brand new tight end, and that is the beautiful unrealistic as hell Tennessee Titans rebuild that we have accomplished. So if this team can't win a Super Bowl, I don't know what's up anymore. So let's go see if we can win it. And just like that, at the end of the season, we go 13-4 and also get the bye. So we put together a team that was able to accomplish what we wanted to accomplish, which I'm feeling absolutely grateful for. If we go look at the player stats, Malik Willis was no longer the QB. So offense was 10th in the NFL with Justin Herbert at quarterback. Defensively, on the other hand, we were 5th in the NFL. So both sides of the ball, top 10, which you love to see. Robinson, 10 touchdowns. I also changed the playbook. So Jamar Chase was still the guy that didn't get a lot of yards. But yeah, I also changed the playbook. But Traylon Burks got a lot of the targets, and it looks like he might unlock star development or whatever it may be. But Kyle Pitts was great. Mecole Hardman, Jamar Chase, everyone got a little bit more receiving yards. But I changed it to KC, so there was more passing. And then on the defense, you got Landry Simmons, Rashawn Gary. These guys absolutely wreaked havoc. 3.5. You just love to see it. Then 6 interceptions from Devin White, 3 from Queen, 2 from Fulton, and 2 from Farley. So looking really good. I mean, at this point, there's no reason why we can't win a Super Bowl. So let's go to the divisional championship. Just had a fantastic regular season with the Kansas City Chiefs in round 1. So Patrick Mahomes, let's go take him down. Let's go win, and let's head to the AFC Championship. All right, here we go. It is time to see if we can come out here and beat the Kansas City Chiefs. This is going to be an interesting game. I'm actually super nervous about this one. Patrick Mahomes is no joke, man. Can we come out here and take advantage? And how are they up 7-0, like literally within whatever? But we get interception. Devin White. How do we not score on that interception? We get another one. Okay, there we go. We get it. Get a score. Get another 3 interceptions, and we're not up bigger than that. 21-7. Okay. 14-21. I know for a fact Mahomes could just come back 21-28, and it is happening, isn't it? Okay, we get a stop. Herbert needs you to hang on. Okay, 21-30. It's a 2-possession game. All right, hang on. We can go to the... Come on, man. Please don't. Bro, Herbert, you are just selling the bag. We've thrown 3... They threw 3 interceptions back-to-back. We come away with... I just can't believe that, man. All right, whatever. You know what? I'm coming out here to do the job for him. That's all there is to it. I'm going to have Kyle Pitts. That's going to be... Honestly, the corner made a great play on that. So that was actually a really bad pass on my part. But if we can just go down there and get a touchdown, take as much clock off as possible, we should be good. That's all there is to it. That's all we really need to do. So I'm going to have X, Kyle Pitts. That should almost be a first down. I'm going to trust Robinson to pick up this last yard easily here. So if I can just go inside zone and just run it, that should be a first down. So barely got it, actually. But let's keep it going. He's only got 35 yards on the ground today, which is a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Verticals here. Got to make sure we don't throw any stupid passes. We're going to have... Literally, my freaking running back got stuck in the pile. 2nd and 24. Not great, but that's okay. I actually want to go to 5 wide. Actually, no. I'm going to go tight end attack here to start things off real quick. So, we got Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts. 2 of my best options here. Jamar Chase should be one-on-one, or Kyle Pitts should get open here. Kyle Pitts is going to be wide open, so that's a first down and more. Needed that very badly, and I'm going to take that each and every time. So that should take us to the 2-minute warning, so we can take care of the Chiefs here. And they played man coverage on that. So if they want to keep running man coverage against Jamar Chase and Kyle Pitts, I am so okay with that. But I low-key don't want to leave Patrick Mahomes anytime. But if Jamar Chase is one-on-one here, I might have to throw it up to him, because I'm not scared of what the Chiefs have. But I'm just going to throw Y underneath and just go ahead and get my yardage here. And we'll probably just keep going. I mean, let's go play actions, change it up a little bit. I'm going to have Jamar Chase or Pitts, or even have an underneath route to look at. But I don't have Robinson wide open here, probably for a first down and more. So we'll take that. Really nice and executed there. But now I could probably just, well, I want to score. I mean, I want to make sure we score here. So I'm not going to, just absolutely play conservative. I would have loved if you kept running there, Robinson, but that's okay. You do get a nice chunk, 8 yards or so. 1:06 left. I'm going to go tight end attack here. That should be a lot of the time off the clock. Mahomes is going to have some time left, but I could jump in on defense if needed. I can actually scramble this one probably to the end zone. I'm going to do that. Going to get a touchdown. Okay, so we take the lead back. Awesome. We needed that badly. But now it is time for me to play defense, because I don't trust it, man. So let's play defense. 35-38. It looks like we went for 2. So here we go. Some of you have said you love it when I play defense. So here I am. This is the defense I built. Patrick Mahomes, I don't trust this at all. So we got to make sure. They're going to try to go to Kelsey. They're going to go underneath. You know, you can take that all day. And, okay, we tackle them inbounds. So that's good. Actually, yeah, they went no huddle in timeout. Okay. So that was a lot of time off the clock, which is a good start. We all know Mahomes is an absolute stud. They only have to get in field goal range, though, as well, which is what's scary. So, like, I want to blitz, but at the same time, I don't. Because I know Mahomes might just kill me if I blitz him. So, I'm gonna stay with zone. The computer loves to dump it off. So, if I just guard the underneaths, I should be fine every time. And I got to make sure. I got to stop hit sticking. Hit sticking is going to do me no good here. I'm going to miss tackles each and every time. I did not mean to blitz. I'm not blitzing Mahomes. I can't do it. I just don't trust myself. Or I just don't trust it. I feel like he's going to get the ball off. And I'm going to look for Kelsey here. Oh, that is mine. No way. I was perfect. That was a perfect play. How do I not get that? How do I not lurk that? I was there. Devin White was there. Oh, my gosh. I should have lurked the hell out of that. And now they're going to be able to freaking kick a field goal, bro. You got to be kidding me, man. That was just so... Can I block it? Let's see if I can get crazy and block it. Nah, I'm not going to be able to block it. So Butker's going to hit it. That gives us some time left on the clock. So I guess I might get lucky here and make like a Jamar Chase break tackle getaway or something. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can kick a field goal. Let's play all offense here. And wait. Options. I want to play all offense. So let me play all offense. Okay. So 5 seconds left on the clock. I get one play. I'm going tight end attack. I'm looking for Jamar Chase, but I doubt they allow this to go through. But I'm going to throw it up to him anyway. They're going to have double coverage on him, it looks like. And I might not even be able to get this off. Yeah, that's going to be double covered. And he actually almost caught that. But we're going to overtime with the Chiefs. So I should have lurked the hell out of that, man. Wait, pass interference? There's PI on that? No way. No way. Wow. I did not even realize there was a pass interference. Give me my field goal. Did I miss that? No, I made it. Okay. We're good. We avoid overtime. I did not expect that to be pass interference, but whatever. We get past the Chiefs. That's all that matters. Headed to the AFC Championship. That was uphill battle, but the Chiefs are always that one team I'm just so scared of. So we beat them. Let's go. So now we get Derrick Henry and the Bengals. So yeah, Derrick Henry returns to Tennessee. Jamar Chase versus his former team. The storylines are here. Herbert versus Burrow. Come out here and just win this game would be great. So far, 3-0. Okay, both teams just kind of struggling the first quarter a little bit, but we're going to go kick another. Bro, the field goals are kind of upsetting me here. So 7-13. And it's 10-13. So more field goals from them as well. But we can go out here and get a touchdown. There we go, 10-20. This could be our ticket to the Super Bowl if we score here. 23-17. It is not out of scoring range just yet. Get an interception from Amani Hooker, and that should be all she wrote. We are headed to the Super Bowl, beat the Chiefs, beat the Bengals, and now we get to play Green Bay or the Giants. So let's see who we get to play. So in the Super Bowl, it is going up against the New York Giants. So I'm excited to see how this is going to go. We got Herbert versus Bryce Young is who the Giants have. So we could have drafted him earlier in the video, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. 7-0 lead to start things off, though. Can we go 14-0? We can. That's a great start. We get an interception midfield, and that's going to be 21-0. Another interception from Devin White, and that should be the ball game. And it's not as long as we're not in 28-3 and become the Falcons, we should be fine. 31-0, 31-7. This could be a whole new crazy comeback if the Giants pull it off. But 31-15, and that should be all she wrote, boys. There's not enough time on the clock, and that is going to end it off with a Super Bowl with the Tennessee Titans. Unrealistic as hell rebuild today, but you know what? That's fine. Thank you guys for watching. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.